Welcome into Nearing Nerdvana, everybody. Sorry for the wait. I know there's a few of you out there. We were chatting backstage. The girls and I are so excited because we got Nerdy Girl Comics here with us tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me, girls.
Yay! No, thank you for joining us. So excited.
We've been so excited. We've been talking about this all week, so I'm sure most of you are already familiar with her. But before we get going with the show, quick shout out to our sponsors over at Cover Price. They are going to be providing all of the data that we are using on our, it's kind of like a mini market report tonight. Use the code in the description and you get an extra discount on their site. And then Bird City Comics, that's who I represent. And they're also our retailer sponsor. Same deal. Use the code Nerdvana and you get an extra discount at their store. Okay, let's get started. Oh, I'm so excited you're here.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited.
We got Rob in the house. Bruce is here. Karen's here.
Hey.
We got Shigi. Hello, welcome in.
Hey.
Ooh, Matt.
Hey. Still chilling's here. And the girls and I'll have a drink. Yep, I got Truly.
Yep, I do have a drink. I'm sorry, guys.
I poured it in the glass.
You have a baby. I have a dog.
I know. You can hear her. Oh, here.
Wait, what kind of dog?
He's a rescue. He was supposed to be like a 15-pound Chihuahua mix, but he's like a 65-pound pit bull mix.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god.
They were wrong.
Sweetest too. They have such a bad reputation, but they're so sweet.
Oh my god, he's the greatest dog in life, literally.
Oh, I know. I seen him on Instagram.
His little appearances. He's like the mascot.
Well, he is welcome to join at any time. So we're going to ask you a couple of questions, and you guys are in for a treat because we also asked Danielle her favorites, her top 5 comics, and then we have a little game in store for her at the end. So make sure that you are tuned in for the entire show. But let's just kick it off with some questions. I got to ask, just in case people aren't familiar, how did you get into the game? What brought you into this hobby? Where did it all begin?
So I've actually been buying and selling comics for like almost 18 years. When I met my boyfriend, he was kind of like starting out doing it. And I was like, you do what? Like, you sell comic books? What is that all about? And I didn't grow up reading. But once I started going to the conventions and getting to know people, it's like, well, you start appreciating the art, right? And the cover is what draws you into picking a comic book. So for me, I just started looking at like all of these golden age books. And if you go back to the 1940s, they're telling you what was going on in history at that time.
Yeah.
And I loved history in school. So for me, that's what really like started piquing my interest.
That's so awesome. Okay, really quick. Sorry, before we move on to the next question, I want to say thank you to Bruce, and then we do a little dance. Sorry, I'm trying to see. Is it playing? Oh, there it is. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you. Okay, so who's next? Jen, you wanna? Or Laura, you have follow-up?
Well, no, it's just interesting her answer because that's the same reason I think a lot of people get drawn into it for the art collecting, and then it turns into history collecting. And you're so right when you say a couple of the examples that you chose tonight will kind of illustrate that, but we'll get to it in a second. So that's a very cool answer. Jen, you're up.
Okay, so what would be like something that you consider for personally like a PC grail that you wouldn't sell until like later, like retirement or like later, but like you just want, that's like, it's my grail
that I don't have yet.
So then you have a lot and they're all cool. So it's like, well, what's that one that you don't have that you really...
Can it be one that I sold and I regret selling it and I want back?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it would be Pep 34. It's just this really classic MLJ like Nazi cover where he's like got like, it's just so insane. And I had an 8.5. I sold it.
You had an 8.5?
Yeah, I know. So for me, it would be that book, that grade back.
Oh,
That's
that's a tough one. Should we all just go hunt the person down?
awesome. Yeah, we should. Do you have the address still?
Send it your way.
We
Black
won't
suits
say
out.
it was you. We won't say you send us. Just kidding.
That's a good pick. That's a solid. That was a good question, Jen. I was curious what she was going to say to that when you brought it up. I was like, ooh, I wonder what her answer will be because you
Yeah.
own so much good stuff already. All right,
Yeah.
Lucy, you're up.
Yeah. Well, me, like, I got into comics kind of, like what, 6 years ago, probably.
Mhm.
But when I got into comics, like the whole Instagram thing, like I didn't think there was a lot of people out there who collected comics. How was it for you, since you've been collecting, and doing all this for so long? How was it for you when you first got into the whole Instagram community?
Ooh, that's a good question because I was actually late to the Instagram community. Like I, for a long time, just kind of went and set up at shows. We would sell on eBay, and then we would go to maybe like 6 shows a year and like all the big ones, New York, San Diego, Chicago. And I kind of wasn't part of social media. I had like a couple pictures posted at random, and I didn't have the Nerdy Girl Comics name the first time someone recognized me. And they're like, oh, I've seen your books on Instagram. You've posted a couple of books. You're like that nerdy girl with the really cool Golden Age books. And that is kind of how the whole Nerdy Girl Comics came to be.
Oh, that's
And right. And it really wasn't until COVID that I really poured energy in, because at that point you have to pivot, right? There's no shows. You don't know how to meet with people anymore. So you have to go to social media.
Mhm. Yeah, that's true. I think that's kind of like when I met a bunch of people too, like, because I opened my account in 2017, and not till that, like, I met the ladies, Jen and Laura, like a bunch of more people now. And because of
Yeah.
I met Sammy, and then because of Sammy I started following you. uh you know I be- you guys doing your lives together and stuff like that, like, you're right, because of COVID I feel like more people got, I don't know, it just now, like,
Well, it
I
gave you a different way that you didn't know you could connect with people from all over, right?
yeah.
For me, I started, it wasn't even so much selling in the beginning. I would do live sales sometimes, but for me, I missed connecting with people because when I go to shows, that's my favorite part. I get to see people that I only see a couple times a year at certain shows. I get to meet people that have maybe bought from me, but I've never put a face to the name. And so I would just jump on and I would just do lives, Q&As for an hour at a time. And slowly I started doing claim sales and my following started growing. And it was just kind of really organic. And it was just, I was like, okay, I need to pivot. So I'm going to pivot.
That's freaking awesome. That's cool. And like, now, like, I love the comic book community. Like, it has their little ups and downs. Like, there's like few
I love
people
you.
that I don't know how to say haters. Like, negative people.
Whoa.
and
Feels
and
like
I
lately, oh my gosh.
We are
and I
super against that too. I think that's kind of like the
yeah,
mantra of this channel. We are drama free. Like we don't
yeah,
want. That's just not our thing. But Lucy's right.
yeah.
We have to kind of navigate through that.
Well, you know what? Comic books for a lot of people are an escape from their real life, right? Like everyone has craziness going on in their life. When you
Yeah.
come to comic books, you want it to be like this place that you genuinely enjoy and you get to laugh and you get to make jokes and you get to make friends and you get to escape all the real life drama that you have going on.
Amen to that.
Yes, yeah, and like, I seen, like, especially I love watching your whatnot shows because have so much energy, and like, very fun, like, and obviously other people like it because you get like so many views, like people watching you live, and it's just fun, like that energy, you could feel it,
I love
while
streaming.
watching you.
Like it's so much fun.
Yeah, you can tell that you're having fun, and I like that. I like that. Yeah,
her
We'll
joy
have to do a
transcends.
duo one of these days.
that would be so
You
fun.
sound
Yeah.
the one, yeah.
With the two of you guys smiling on the screen at the same time, though, it might be a little overload. I might be like, oh my gosh, I can't handle this.
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
run it up, run it up.
because like both of your smiles make me smile. So I would just be there like, all right, girls, anything else before we move on to the meat of it?
I would say before you were on Instagram, I would see you at cons and like the booth, and I was like, oh man, because I'm like a dollar bin person. I'm like, one day I'm gonna have the money to be like, and then I can walk over and be like, cool. Let's like look at some.
Why didn't you ever come say hey?
Because I was like,
Hi.
She's so shy.
Yeah.
She's so shy.
and
Oh
there's
my
definitely
gosh. Okay,
booths that you,
next
like,
show rat, you need to come say hi.
but there's definitely booths that like you walk past and you're like, oh, I can't even go over there because like me just being near those books, I just need to like wait until I have the money and then go over and be like, okay, now I'm here. Okay, where's
So
the one
it's
box?
like I can't tell you how many times I have just like let people snap photos with books. Like, you got to be close to me because I will hunt you down. Should you disclaimer, I will catch you. However, like I know that for some people, like I know I'm really, really fortunate, right? To have gone on the journey I've gone on to make some of the choices and to get to where I am. But I never forget where I come from. And I always want people to be like, hey, let me see that. Because maybe how many people are going to get to own an Action One? At least come check it out. It's part of history. Come. I love bringing books like that sometimes just so people can see them in person.
Oh, that would make me so nervous.
Oh,
Like I would
you
I'll
have a
catch them. Don't get
we have
don't get that twisted ever. You won't get far.
we have a couple
down.
questions
Oh yeah.
here. So this one, what's your secret finding collections to buy?
I don't really know if it's so much a secret, right?
Mhm.
I do team up with people sometimes, and over the years I've had people who've hunted and we'll put up the money and finance the deal and split the profits 50-50.
Yeah.
So that's something that's worked really well over the years. Presence at shows is really great because people come into these shows looking for people to talk to sell their collections. We've done like ads in the Overstreet over the years, looking on eBay sometimes and seeing like random books like posted, and like maybe it looks like they don't know what they have, but like maybe they have a lot more. And you ask them, well, what else do you have? And that's led to collections. Relationships with people, build them.
Yeah. Okay, now this one, Shigi.
Yes! I'm at C2E2, and it's my pre-birthday weekend.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, what's your birthday?
August 10th.
Oh my gosh.
Is your birthday August 10th?
No,
12th.
you're the 10th, she's the 12th, and I'm the 14th.
Ah!
So we're
Are
all
you in Chicago?
Yeah, I don't know. I have kids.
And you are?
Jen's in Chicago.
Yeah.
You're in Chicago? We do a barcade night.
Oh, wait.
Listen, your kids will love Chicago. We'll go to good, cool places. Have some good food.
Traveling with kids sucks. I love my children.
Mine is 16 though.
Mine's 14
I'm
and
one
12.
and done. Mine is 16.
One and done.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's
I don't
nice.
know. Maybe.
No shame in that game.
Yeah. I can't travel with the baby right now. She doesn't even like the car seat right now, so yeah, I don't think she'll do well
also
on the
very
plane.
on the plane.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
What's your take on this? I'm just curious. Lots of people are selling now too, very nervous about the future of the media, and there has been talks about the comic book market in general. What's your take?
So I think that we're in the middle of an ebb and flow. We're not having like a crazy crash. Stuff went up really fast. We had like the COVID gasoline market where everything went up really unnaturally fast, especially comics. They've always been like this like steady growth year over year. If you go back to 08, 09, when we had like that crazy financial crisis, comics dipped, but they didn't crash. Like you maybe took like a 30%, 35% hit. But if you look then to today, your multiples are insane. So now is an opportunity, in my opinion, to be buying.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah, you see, this is like the smartest thing I heard, because a lot of like, a lot of people are like, I have heard like freaking out that, oh my God, like it's
Yeah.
gonna, the bubble in with comics and stuff like that. It's like, just chill, man, chill.
Yeah, like ride the wave right now, you know. Some stuff shouldn't have been what it was priced at. It deserves to come back down. Some
Mhm.
stuff got too expensive. It didn't make sense. We are moving into hyperinflation. Crypto is getting crushed. You think people don't use their crypto money to buy collectibles? Well,
Mhm.
they're trying to get their crypto wallets back up so they can spend that crypto cash. So
Yeah,
I think that it's just very much like be patient. Don't feel like don't sell out of fear. You will almost
that's true.
always regret selling into fear.
Yeah, I sell because I'm like, oh, I just want to get rid of it, and then later on, I'm like, uh,
Shit.
yeah, yeah, that's why. Because it's like I get a little overwhelmed, like, oh my God, and then I don't have as big as collection, like like you guys, like mine's a lot smaller, but I still get a little, overwhelmed, like having books and everything. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna get rid of it, and then later on, I'm like, oh shit,
Why did
why
I
did I
do
get rid of
that?
it? Yeah, I
All
do
right,
that.
very
Mm.
good. I feel like we're gonna have you all night because I mean, I need to be moving us faster. I'm sorry. Hopefully,
Okay.
you're
No,
not.
you're good.
We
You're
got you. Okay.
good.
We have a
You
lot to
got
get through. All right, next up. So, guys, before the show started, Lucy reached out to our lovely nerdy girl over here and asked her top 5. How did you word it? Her top 5 favorites or grails, or what was the top 5?
I was just going back to look at that. I think she told me to pick my top
Just
5 books.
yeah,
Just
I
my
asked
top
for her.
5
In
period.
general, which
Yeah.
must have been
Mhm.
so hard for you to
It
do.
was.
I mean, that's like an impossible task, but let's kick it off. So first up, we're going back to 1962. Oh wait, hold on, sorry. First up,
Oh,
really quickly, guys, before I move into that, if you are not already following her on Instagram, it's nerdy_girl_comics on Instagram, and you have a YouTube channel.
I do.
That's
Nice social grab. Thanks for that. I
no
love
problem.
that. I wasn't even prepared for that little graphic. That's
Look
awesome.
at this glorious screen, right? This is
Yeah,
just
I
like
love
all the
it.
ways they can find you. And I mean, you have good stuff and you're a
Thank
reliable seller. You're reputable. So yeah, across the board, whatnot. So make sure you follow all the way across and we'll revisit this slide at the very end of the show. But your first pick, tell us about it.
Journey to Mystery 83. First Thor. So I just love Thor. I love like his tumultuous relationship he has with his brother. Like he's constantly trying to pave his own path and find his way. I just love me some Thor.
Yeah, who? Yeah, I
So
was
this
just gonna
is
say that.
the first appearance of Thor in Journey 83. This for me will always be my Silver Age pick for a Silver Age key.
Yeah, and see, like that's for me. It's still for me. Like I feel like the prices is still kind of like for me. It's a wild thing, Like for 4.0, like I mean, what was it? 16. And then for a raw $1,000, like in
Yeah.
$404. That is so for me. It's like it's wild, but at the same time it's like freaking awesome because of the year. And like you have said, like it's the history. And then once you buy that book, the person who had it, the history behind that book that you bought, just it's awesome.
Well, and it's classic Kirby. Like Kirby did Thor right on this one. Like sometimes his hands and feet, we all know, get a little, and sometimes his faces, but he like did Thor right. He's not too blocky.
Jen, what do you want to add to that?
I just love when Golden Age books last as long as they like to have a higher grade of any of these is like there has to be an amazing tale behind that.
Yeah,
So
like how did they store it? I agree with you. They really, when you find really high grades, Silver Age and Golden Age, someone really loved those books, especially Golden Age.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, also because the paper quality was different too, right? Like I feel like
Yeah.
sometimes it's a little bit more thin. And Well, maybe now because they're older. I don't know
Well,
if
I went through one day and I'm gonna do a page quality one of these days too. But in just to read like a book from the 40s versus a book from today, and I like recorded all of the timestamps. It took like 37 minutes to read Action Comics 33. It took me like 3 minutes to read a brand new comic book. Just because they've shrunk and shrunk and shrunk and shrunk, the paper has gotten a lot smaller. It's a lot glossier. Paper today, I know they're all about saving money and cutting corners, but paper today is horrible. It's hot garbage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about that before, huh?
That has been on our show. So if you can't afford this one, though, there was a reprint back in
With a gold record.
1966. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So that one's probably a little bit more affordable.
That one
maybe
is.
more attainable, but I mean, it could be a good placeholder until you could eventually maybe afford this.
And you know what? Sometimes you buy the best grade you can afford at that time.
Yep.
Don't hold out and like save so that you can get a higher grade. Buy the best grade you can afford right now so that you have a copy so that if the market continues to grow, well, you're growing with it while you're saving.
That is so true. That's what I do. Like, when I see a book that I want, and I set the price that I can afford,
Yeah.
like that's what I did with my first appearance of Rogue. Like, that one I was seeing, it was going up at the time. I was like, oh, I kind of panicked a little bit because I was like, oh my God, I don't want it to get to where I cannot get it anymore. So I just got like that copy that it was okay. And now I'm like, okay, so it's at a okay level. It's not going up or anything. So I'm like, I can get a better copy now before we get a movie or something.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm not right here. The way to tell the reprint is it doesn't have the issue number or the pricing on it, right?
It doesn't have the price on it. Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
It's really rare to find it with the record. Like that's really cool if you get the gold record reprint with the record.
Nice.
Because they were originally released with a record and you could play it and hear the story.
They're kind of starting to bring that back a little bit too.
Yeah.
I mean, you're starting to see that more. What was that series that just recently came out that had records with it?
I think it was an Image book.
Yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
Gosh, what was that, Jen? They just recently started doing that again.
But that was it was music that they got bands to play. So like one band.
Not a narration.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So there's a band that like broke up a while ago and they got them to do another song. And so people that like were just record collectors who love that band were like, I
gotta have that. Yeah.
It's kind of brilliant marketing.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you are just tuning in, we're at a little over 40 right now. Make sure you share the show out and give it a thumbs up if you're enjoying it and subscribe, of course. We have Nerdy Girl Comics on with us tonight. We are very excited about this. So stay tuned for the whole show because we are going to end the night on a game that I think you're going to enjoy. So here we go. Next up, what do we got here?
My favorite book of all time, Captain America #1. This cover is insanity. So he's punching Hitler in the face before we went into World War II, like 9 months before we went into World War II.
Oh, wow. So, like, I did not know that.
It's telling Americans, hey, this is your America's superhero, and our soldiers are about to go fight the Nazis, and we're going to go take Hitler down because it's not okay what's going on in the world. Like, this is, for me, I like Action Comics 1 is Action Comics 1, right? But like, this is, to me, probably the best comic book history that there is, because us entering the war and fighting the Nazis was such a critical point in history. And so to see this like being pre-told for the Americans at that time, right? It was insane.
That is cool. That's badass. This is March 1941. When did we enter the war? Didn't we enter the war late 1941 or 42?
42.
Yeah.
Wow, went to war. Yeah.
Wow, that is so great. See, like you said, again, like the history, you like history. So like I could see this, why you like this book so much. It's like a part, it's
the
a part
cover
of history.
It's iconic.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Jen, do you have anything?
Jen, why don't you go over the stats here? What do you think of the stats?
I know.
It's kind of
so mellow.
I can't really see. So what was the last the last sold one, but what was that? April?
In 2022, you had a 3.0 for 144,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
So a 3.0 at 144.
the 240. So I can't see what's the grade?
So they're saying that graded fair market value on a 3.5 is 40.
So you better vision than I do, because I'm like,
We all doing the same thing we do. We all
35 at that value is high. But I mean, I just picked up a second copy that I'll be sharing soon.
nice.
Oh
That's
my god.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool book, and I didn't know the history behind this. That is pretty awesome. Okay, so
Yeah, so it was 41. Okay. All right, very good. This is another solid pick. Let's keep moving. Next up, we got, okay, this one's kind of complicated. So hopefully, I have notes. If you can't explain this to everybody, I'm sure you can, but can you explain this book?
Wait, what's this?
This is Marvel Mystery Comics #1 from 1943.
So
Well, it's not #1. It's
that's the right one.
Oh, we picked a different one on you then. This is issue
Okay.
number nothing, basically. It was a one.
So Marvel Mystery 1 is the first ever timely book. It's a blue cover with Human Torch on it.
Oh, okay, then I got the wrong one.
Let me see if I can pull. You know what? If you guys want to give me a second, I can go get mine and I can show you guys.
Yeah, go ahead. I have a little paragraph.
That's the annual.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Guys, so the reason it says NN there is not because cover price isn't badass, they are, but this was actually covered on the Shaker show last year. And here's what was told about it. If you're not familiar with this comic, you're not alone. The special 128-page issue of Marvel Mystery Comics is extremely rare. And from its $25,000 sale last year, it is also extremely valuable. This was a special issue that was created with a cover almost identical to the Marvel Mystery Comics #33, but its interiors are of Captain America #22.
Oh.
And Marvel Mysteries Comics #41. There we go. It was only distributed in New York City, so the number of copies available is extremely low, and they almost never come up for sale. The last grade sale that cover price recorded was from 2013, when a CGC 3.5 sold for $8,422. There's also another version. It's a variant of this one with the same cover, but the interior is Captain America Comics #18 and Marvel Mysteries #33. That book's even rarer because they have no recorded sales on that one in their database. Nowhere in cover price can you find a recorded sale of that variant of this book. So if you get your hands on one of these, there's only 11 CGC graded unrecorded copies.
That's amazing.
Easy, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. There you go.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. There we go. Marvel Comics 1. So this is the first ever Marvel Comics ever made. If we didn't have Marvel Comics 1, we wouldn't have anything that we have today without this book. Like, this started it for Marvel. It was timely back then and they changed it to Marvel, but we wouldn't have any of what we have today if not for this book. So for me, this is the most important book in Marvel Comics history.
Wow, that's amazing. That's so cool that you. How did you find this one?
Oh gosh, I think I won this one at auction. Actually,
wow.
Yeah, of course she has one.
All right, hold that up one more time for me because I'll read you guys the stats. This is from 1939.
Yep.
Second appearance of Namor, Submariner, first appearance of the Human Torch. Right now, it's saying that a fair market value for a 0.5, and she has a 3.0. A 0.5 is $16,450.
I think that's a really low valuation.
Yeah?
I think a 0.5 would probably be closer to over 60.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because the book is so rare, right? I don't know. I don't remember what the census numbers are, but I think that there's less than 40 unrestored copies on the census.
The highest known value is a 9.2, and that was for a little over 2 million, almost 2
million.
million.
9.2?
Yeah.
There's a 9 too. It was a 9 and it upgraded.
Well, they got it pressed or something or whatever. Oh my!
They said
I owned it when it was a 9.0. Like, 16, 17 years ago. It like, yeah. And like flipped it, and we like immediately flipped it in like seconds. Not seconds, but like we won it. Another auction house found out we won it. They're like, hey, we know someone that wanted that book and missed it. Do you want to flip it for a quick profit? It was a lot of money back then, right? It would still be a lot of money today.
A lot of money now.
Yeah. Fast forward like 17, 16 years later, it was a 9.2 now, and it just sold for over $2 million.
Okay, wait.
Oh my God, I'm like speechless right here.
How scared you would be cracking that, because sometimes people have
I know,
cracking,
and I never crack my own books ever.
Because accidents happen, right? Like a shard could go through it and tear
literally. You catch that edge the wrong way, game over.
And then to be a presser and to be like, okay, I think, hang on, I got. It's like a surgeon, because again, you could overpress it, pop the staples. Like
Red Hood. Red Hood is the best presser, by the way. Yeah, he's amazing at. Yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
If you don't, I don't know if you know him, but he's a
really good presser,
dude.
Yes, he has pressed like for like really high end books.
Oh, sheesh. That's
so. Yeah, that would be cool for you to get in contact with.
Is there like insurance?
I tried on this one. It's got something you can't really see in the holder, but it's got like a little tear. So this is probably the nicest 3L you'll ever see. Genuinely, it's just beautiful.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if there's like insurance.
And look how different the ads were back then. Look,
it's a gun.
You can buy a gun for 25 cents. You can learn to tap dance for 25 cents.
I want to learn to tap dance for 25 cents. That's a good deal.
I'm in. Okay, we have talked about video game covers. Okay.
You know who he is. Okay. He's amazing.
There's Joe. All right, next up, you chose Pep Comics number 34. And Jen's excited about this one too, because this is one of her favorites as well. But go ahead and tell us
about this is one of your favorite covers, Jen?
Well, Pep Comics, period. Like
those early MLJs.
I had a chance to buy. I was talking to the guy at con, and I'm like, is that a Pep number 1? And he's like, yeah, I don't know, I think I'm gonna get graded. This is pre-pandemic. And I was like, oh, like it's probably way out of the price range. And then he didn't say anything. And we started talking about other like Shield and like the different iterations and like from Impact Comics and Dark Circle and Red Circle. And then he's like, oh, so you're actually a fan of Shield? I'm like, yeah, like Impact got me into it. And then he's like, okay, I'll give it to you for $1,000. And I was like, I don't have that. Like,
your whole world like crumbled in that second.
I was like, I knew that was a great deal. I'm like, that's a great deal. Like, it looks like 2.0, 3.0.
Dang.
And like, that's what he was gonna get it graded. And I'm like, and then like he brought it down like a little bit more. And I'm like, dude, I in my account right now have like to spare like $100. And like, but to this day, I still regret that I didn't like, okay, credit card.
Max it out, right?
Oh, Jen.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? Always.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I believe it'll come back around one of these days, and you'll get it.
You can do it, Jen. You can do it.
I'm wishing it into existence. I'm putting it up to the Lords.
There you go. So tell us a little bit about this one, because I don't know personally.
You know what? It's just a classic golden age Nazi like bondage. Look at this. Like it's just so nasty and gritty.
Yes.
Can you imagine them making a cover like this today from a mainstream publisher?
Oh,
Can you imagine a mainstream publisher getting away with putting out a cover like this?
I think you know what? One of the Venom covers, didn't they get recalled because they had I think it was a Jewish. I don't remember what it was, but it was something. Was it the Spider-Man one? It's something
it was like that jewelry glass and like people. It was like anti-Semitic, so they had it recalled.
Yeah. So then something like this probably. Yeah, like
one.
I don't remember.
Was it a new one?
Yeah, it was like within the past 2-3 years.
Yeah, it was not so long ago.
Oh
So
God, what
this one will. So this one will probably get recall if.
You think?
it was called The Jewelry at the Hulk book. That's what it was.
I,
Okay.
yeah, I remember.
Oh,
something like that.
sheesh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess, yeah.
What are you gonna do,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but this now like I'm looking at put it on my bigger screen and I could see it now.
Yeah, it's just so like gritty, and I just love this cover. It's my favorite
Yeah.
cover in the Pep Run, and it's up there. And yeah, Nazi and bondage are always
Mhm.
going to be timeless. It is
They're
what it
huge
is. It's part of our history. People
Yeah.
love a good bondage cover. One of my goals when I finally start doing my sketchbook at shows is to have artists pick their favorite like bondage cover from the golden age. And I want them to reverse engineer it so that the guy is in bondage and like the female is the
Oh.
one that's like, I'm in control, and put their
Oh my
own twist on it and do a book of commissions like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. It was kind of like that show that we talked about, the reverse roles, Jen. Remember, Laura? Like that we did that. What was it? It was
It was
Hawkeye
the
and
Hawkeye experiment or something like that, or
Yeah.
initiative.
Where
Yeah.
they made Hawkeye be all the sexy poses.
yeah.
That's awesome. I love that also.
It was
Yeah.
really cool. Somebody wrote an article and they posed
Yeah.
all these male superheroes, but like with their ass popped or whatever.
Oh my God, it's amazing
mimic-
doing the booty tooch.
Yeah, what was that book with the Spider Woman?
Wasn't that
Yeah.
the Milo?
It was really controversial. The Spider Woman were
Wasn't
like,
it Hulk?
he-
Was it? I mean, not Hulk. Wolverine? Was it Wolverine?
no, it was Spider Woman. She's in like a really
Oh,
crazy looking pose.
oh, that.
Milo Manera did it?
I think so. I think it's.
We need to go back and watch our old
I
shows.
know.
we don't remember what we talked about.
Yeah, for not having a photographic memory.
Yeah.
This is a interesting topic though, because like I don't want to derail us too much, but this is definitely a niche market. I mean, growing up in a Jewish family, this symbol has always been very misunderstood to an extent, because like people like get so offended by these covers, but it's like, think about what they're saying. Think about what they're representing. That they're not advocating you go and be a Nazi, you know, like you have to.
They're all beating Nazis. Like they're all giving Nazis the work.
Right. So why all this enragement over it? Like I've had people be like, aren't you offended by that, Laura? And I'm like, no.
Right.
What do I tell you guys?
Like praising Hitler. Okay. Well, that's highly offensive. That's not okay.
Right.
But this was what was going on. Like this is what was going on in America. And the way that people could let like regular civilians know what was going on was through comic books. Like they worked with publishers, I'm sure, in Marvel and DC and MLJ to say, okay, you need to put out covers that are telling these people to buy war bonds because we need to raise money for our soldiers. So that's why you see those different covers in Action Comics. Superman had them, different Captain Americas and Marvel Mysteries, where they're advocating, go out and buy war bonds. Superman says to. Captain America says to.
And the kids were being influenced by this heavily. Like you have these children that start questioning back, and you were creating an entire generation of kids that would identify this symbol as being evil. It's a whole thing, but I don't know. I really respect this pick. And again, that is coming from somebody that was very deep in this. And I think it's cool. I think that this is, again, encapsulates what you were saying earlier about collecting history. And this is a great pick. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's a good one. All right, let's keep going. Next up, we had to, right? I mean, we had to.
How do I not include this? Like, I don't know how this doesn't top everyone's list. Like, even if you don't like the cover is kind of cheesy. Superman's throwing the car. But this is like the first
It's a classic.
real superhero comic book.
Yeah.
Like, this is the first time we got a superhero in a comic book. This paved the road. We had Marvel 1 pave the way for Marvel, but this paved the way for comic books. Do you have to do another happy dance?
Yes, we do. I was hoping you'd see that. We have to dance. Come on, guys, dance. Thank you, Namesh. You guys are being so generous tonight. We appreciate it.
There you go.
Nerdy Girl's gonna come on the show more. Yeah, we're gonna get paid. There we go.
Yeah.
Can you explain why this is saying the fair market value is $38.16? I don't get it.
That is silly.
Oh,
A 5.0 is old.
this-
Look at last recorded sales price. Oh, you know why? It's probably pulling that like reprint.
yeah.
Super, super, super inexpensive is what I'm guessing they're doing, because they have a 5.0
Yeah.
at 815, which I think we had a 3.5 or a 4.0. A 4.0 I think cracked over $1 million. So that value's just off.
That's what I was thinking when we saw that. Like I thought, I'm like, it has to be like the reprints, you know, because I know the reprints don't go for that much.
Is what
Okay.
it's doing.
Yeah, I remember like when I used to work at it. That's how I got into comics. Like I worked at a comic book store,
Oh,
and I
that's
remember
cool.
somebody came in with one of those, and when I first saw it, like, you know, like even though I was new, I was like, I knew what it was, you know. And then I was like, oh, holy moly. And then I opened it. Like, I didn't know, like, from the outside, like, what would,
Yeah.
like, if it's a reprint or not. But then I kind of opened, like, the first cover, and then it said it was a reprint. And I told the guy, oh, you know, because the guy was like, oh, it's worth for so much and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, when I opened, I was like, oh, no, it's a reprint. Like, the reprints don't go for that much. Because he was expecting to, like, he thought he hit the jackpot. And I was like,
Wah, 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 whammy.
sorry. I was like, sorry, it's a reprint. Like, and the owner was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I don't want to buy the reprint.
That's
So
all.
I can't remember exactly what it is, but there's something I haven't looked at the reprint side by side in a while, but it's in the car. The reprint is different on the car, like some of the reflection and like the little, I think it's that the little, you see this little yellow thing that's like hanging off.
The bumper?
Yeah. But like, yeah, I guess it is the bumper that's turned. That's not on the reprint, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Or if you can pull them up side by side, I can point it out. But yeah, there's like, and like there are a little glass mirror or something. There's little teeny tiny differences in the reprint that they changed.
I'm looking it up. I'm not finding anything yet, but you're right about the sales. Action Comics #1 has sold for over $1 million, more than 10 times of the record high sales set by the elusive ungraded Edgar Church copy that sold privately in 2021 for $4.5 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember you posted something about that, about the when they sold for that much. I remember you posting something. Yeah. That is
heavy.
That is so crazy. I'm trying to see, like, I see one that it says it's a reprint. I was trying to look.
There's a lot of reprints of this
Yeah.
one.
There are so many reprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I know. Does anybody need a refill before we start this next round? Because I'm going to go grab one real quick.
Okay.
You're in
No,
for
I'm
it.
good.
This is one of our favorite games. So
Oh, sheesh.
I'll be right back.
Now that we drink a lot, it's a fun.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been, well, because I have the baby, like, and I'm breastfeeding and stuff like that. Like, I don't really, I'm not a drunkie. My husband drinking.
Okay.
Whatever. Hey, they said the beer helps with the milk. Okay, so whatever.
Nobody said that ever.
Well, the Mexican, yeah, my mom, it's the Mexican saying thing. I don't know if it's only Mexican, I don't know, but like she's
No, my mother-in-law used to do the same thing. She'd be like, Laura,
She's
just
Mexican.
Ooh, I rolled my
See,
R's.
she's Mexican. She's Mexican.
That's like a rare thing. I can't usually roll my R's. Yeah, she was like, Laura, you're fine. Just have a Modelo or whatever. But it wasn't
There
Modelo.
you go.
She wanted to give me Corona back in the day.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah. So, you know, it's a Mexican thing.
All right, Danielle, are you ready?
I
will
don't know.
briefly the rules here. First off, guys, we're over 50. Thank you guys for joining. We are about to embark on a very, very special Drunkovision because we got Nerdy Girl Comics here with us tonight. Here's how the rules work. I will put up on the screen, and I am the only one that has seen these slides. The girls, Lucy and Jen, are very like, we don't cheat in games, which is crazy, but I tend to occasionally. But they will not cheat.
You
They
don't
have not
play
seen
with her, I'll flip the board.
They have not seen the slides, I don't think. Everybody's pretty
No.
honest. I will
Yeah.
put up a pixelated image And in honor of you being here, we're doing Silver Drunkovision. So all the books that you're going to see are from 1956 to 1970.
Ooh.
They're all keys.
Do we
Some
have
are
to give the issue number, or can we just give the title?
I don't know. Am I feeling friendly, chat? Should I let them get away with
And
just...
if we get it wrong, we need to drink.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yes.
should do that. That's a smart.
That's a brand new rule, and I love it. Yes. Yes to that. If you get it wrong, you have to drink something, because that has never been a rule, but now it is. Pace yourself, drunken chestnut for a few hours. Nope. We're having a girl party tonight. A pixelated image on the screen. The first person to call out the title. I won't make you do the issue number because some of them are a little tricky. Some are easy, some are tricky. Do you get the idea of it?
Get it.
All right. Let's play
Drunkovision.
First book of the night. I do not always cheat. I occasionally cheat.
They already know her.
I
Right.
occasionally cheat at board games. Everybody steals 100 from the bank in Monopoly. All right.
Fantastic Four.
Like, what? No.
Fantastic. Wait, do we I'll say it. Wait.
Oh, Fantastic Four. That looks like Fantastic Four 1.
Boom.
Ooh,
Come
good
on,
one.
ladies. You have to represent comic book women. Let's go. Yes. First points.
Yeah.
Lucy, Jen, take a drink.
Oh yeah. I was reading chat. I wasn't even looking.
We got Fantastic Four from 1961, first appearance and origin of the Fantastic Four. She was quick, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, up your game.
I know.
You
Too much
represent.
drink.
I'm competitive too, nerdy girl, just so you know.
Did you say too much drink?
I think I did.
You said what?
Well, you haven't had it in a while.
I know. I haven't.
So if you're drunk, these should all look crystal clear to you. Right? Backwards reasoning, but here we go.
Ah, crap. I don't-
Is that
We get to like
Black Adam?
unpixelate it a little bit.
Is it the Black
Adam?
Adam? The Black Adam one.
Yes, but what's it called, Jen?
Something family.
No.
Shazam.
Unofficial
kidding.
Black Adam. What is it, guys? Come on. Squint your eyes.
Shazam.
Showcase? Is it Marvel or DC?
DC. It's the Black Adam comic. I can't. It's just a Black Adam.
I looked at the chat. Someone said Flash. Flash.
Flash.
Not, somebody in the chat
you
got
can't
it.
share the answer.
I
Somebody in the chat got it. I will say that.
Flash.
That's why I said I'm like,
Oh,
Flash.
2 people in the chat got it. Girls,
We
you
all
giving up?
drink.
All of you drink. It's alter ego, but Jen, you're so
I never would
close.
have guessed that. I never would have
Yeah.
guessed
I knew it was
Now
the Black
I have
Adam.
never-
I just-
I have never seen this book.
Yeah.
I swear.
Oh, it's not fair.
Drink up. Not my problem. Alter ego number 7, 1964. Girls.
I feel like you're getting off easy, Laura, because you're running the game.
Right?
Shit, she's right. Okay, every time you guys don't get it, I'll drink too.
You
Other than
gotta
that,
drink.
that doesn't encourage you guys to try harder. You're like, I don't know what this book is, Laura. It's like Action Comics number 1. She's like, better drink up. All right. So far, we only have 1 point on the board.
What's
Okay.
better than none?
The Fly.
Yes! Woo! Sorry, I don't know why I got so excited. Yes!
The
Jen,
Fly
That
is part of
was
the
really
whole-
good.
Dang, that was fast.
That was really good.
It's
Drink
because
up.
The
Fly
Fly is a
number
part of.
1.
Yeah,
What was it?
because the Fly's a part of the whole Archie, like the Shield, Jaguar,
Oh.
He-Man, that whole
Dang.
Wait, why am I drinking? I don't-
Again, I have never seen this book again.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not good at. Yeah, I've never seen it.
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I'm not good at this.
This is the origin of the Fly, which who doesn't love the Fly, right? All right.
Yeah, it was interesting backstory for that one.
I need to read more books.
Scary fast, Jen.
Wait, what was your backstory? Why did you know that so quickly? That was like crazy quick.
Because
It's
I've
our
actually been,
MLK world.
I've been actually like trying to hunt down cheaper versions, and I'm like working my way backwards. So I already have the Shield from 60 something all the way up, and I'm like trying. I'm trying really hard. But the Fly's origin story changed a couple times. It's yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm impressed. That was good.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Everybody ready?
Okay.
So it's 1-1. Lucy, you're at 0. Come on. Let's get on the
Yeah, I
board.
don't think I'm gonna win.
Doctor Strange.
Strange Tales?
Yeah, you got it. Wait, right?
No.
No,
it's
it's
not
Doctor
that.
Doctor
Strange.
Strange?
You had it, Jen.
You were right.
You
Oh.
Yeah,
pushed
you were right, Jen.
But didn't he first? He
It
first
was Strange Tales, but this particular comic is
they
Doctor
changed the titles.
She's right.
That's
Yes,
the
exactly.
title change. Yeah.
It was Strange Tales,
was
but
the
this is
title
the
change.
first.
But technically, if it didn't title change,
Nope,
then
she has to drink.
No, I have to drink. I'll take the point if you want to give me the point, because I really don't enjoy losing. But
I'll give you a half
I'll
point.
drink.
Half point.
Well, I guess I'll drink. God dang it. I'm gonna need another drink.
Sorry, Lucy, your baby's gonna be like, "What the hell, Mom?" tomorrow.
Good thing Sam is here.
She has her X-ray vision glasses on, I feel like.
Jen's just like
She has a secret like screen over her camera and like over her screen that like
Probably.
unpixelates everything.
There's a couple times though when we play Drunkovision, I've been like stumped, and then Lucy got one, and I was like, "How in the heck did you get that?"
If it's movies, I'm really good. Like scary movies, like I'm on.
She did the
I can-
poster, and I'm like, "How in the heck that poster?" What?
Yeah, that I'm good.
I
Yeah.
was telling the values of these, and I completely forgot because I was having too much fun. This one, low 110, mid 490, high 1.4K. Sorry about the last
That
one.
really went up.
You'll get yeah, my bad.
A little
Okay,
pricey.
are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, Avengers.
Boom.
Avengers 1. Yeah.
I was gonna say that, but then I put myself on mute. No, I'm just kidding.
Danielle's all, now what, Jen?
I'm back.
She's back. She came to play. Avengers number 1, 1963. The high is $39,000 for this one.
Dang.
Anybody own it? Anybody?
Not for the poor. Just kidding.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, she has so many awesome books.
Did she just do 2, maybe 4?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I gotta tell a little side story. On my Instagram a while back, for our anniversary, Anthony got me a She-Hulk number 1. And I was like, yay, I got a She-Hulk number 1. And then all of a sudden, you already know where I'm going with this. My phone's all bing, 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 bing. And I'm like, what the hell? And I look it up, and here's Danielle standing in front of like this baby boy full of She-Hulks. And I was like, I'm shamed. She's She-Hulk. I'm like, I have a 9-0. And she's like, I have 99 O's. Did you guys see this post? People are like, Lord, did you see this? Lord, did you see this? I'm like,
Yeah, I have 2. One a newsstand and the other one's direct.
Hey,
So
a
I'm happy with
newsstand
this.
is not easy to find on that book. I got a collection years ago, and there was a whole box of She-Hulk ones. The guy like hoarded multiple copies of books. That's how I have all of them. I've had them for like over a decade. Like I've slowly been selling them. I graded them, but I've had them sitting in a box for a really long time. I didn't have a single newsstand.
Wow, really?
One single newsstand.
And I got it, and when I got it, I didn't even know. Like again, I haven't been like I just 2 years ago was when I posted a picture and somebody said, "Oh, it's a newsstand," and I was like, "What does that mean?" And then they
Well,
explained.
it wasn't a thing until like the last few years.
mine
Yeah,
didn't have one. I got one. I have a 9-0 newsstand.
you do. That's
I
what you
do.
have. Oh, nice.
Ella was like, "Oh yeah, you know what? You got all those. Well, I got a newsstand."
It's crazy.
I was like, holy shit. And she's like, this is girls. Here's Danielle. She's all,
Yeah, yeah. That's such a cool picture. I love that picture.
it is. She's like, yeah, baby. All right.
It's crazy that newsstand thing though. Like, yeah, a couple years ago, no one cared, and then all of a
No
sudden,
one
people are like, it's a thing
It's
now.
like people got bored in COVID, and we're like, okay, what do we want to make cool now? What's trending now? Newsstands. Okay, let's blow newsstands up.
Yeah.
Mark Jewelers. Okay, let's blow Mark Jewelers up.
Second, third prints. I remember
Oh yeah, the third, second prints.
they're like, I don't want those. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, because people before didn't care for the second, third prints, and now it's like for a while it was like the thing. Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's keep going. We're getting sidetracked again. We do this every time.
It's Friday. Oh, yeah.
Wait, is
This
Silver Age?
This is trickier. I'll give you guys a little bit of a hint. Honestly, like I'm not trying to make you guys look crazy on camera, but kind of squint your eyes. It might help.
Is it Silver Age?
It is.
No, I can't. I don't know.
1964.
Mainstream or is it not mainstream?
I don't know. For Anthony, this is a huge hint for anybody that knows Anthony.
Chat, don't say anything.
This is definitely
Blue Beetle.
What'd you say, Lucy?
Blue Beetle.
Shit, no, Batman.
Batman.
Batman. Shit, sorry. Oh,
But it's
wrong
the first
slide.
Dang it.
Damn it.
You
Lucy,
drink,
I'm-
Laura. You drink then. You're the only one who drinks.
Yeah, you drink.
Yeah.
You drink.
Yeah, you drink. I would have guessed Batman.
Who was in charge of these slides? Jesus.
Yeah.
My
I
bad.
would've
Okay.
guessed Batman.
Oops. But Lucy, you were right, so I'm giving you a point. It was Blue Beetle. You all drink.
Oh.
If I
Batman's
mess
the next
up-
one. I'm gonna
Everybody
say
else
early.
is.
It's Batman, guys. The next one is Batman.
Damn, I don't know what I just. Hold on. Maybe it's because I took it off. Don't look at the slides, girls.
I can't see the slides. I told you I don't have the thing anymore.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, Batman. Let's move on. Oh, here we go.
Well, that one's Blue Beetle. I win.
Lucy gets the points.
You guys drink.
Oh my god.
You have to. It's the rule. Blue Beetle, 1964. This is Anthony's. Like he was so into Blue Beetle as a kid. This is his favorite. It's only $2.50 for the high, but he loved Blue Beetle, and it kind of got him into the whole.
Comic book. Oh, I think he's so excited for
Yeah, that's dope.
that.
I had the honor of seeing my husband dressed up in a Blue Beetle costume.
Do you have pictures? I want to see.
Oh,
Danielle, you have to see him twerk. You have to see him twerk.
He always shows you as the war corn. So I feel like
Yes. Oh my god.
I don't have a video of him twerking though.
I got it. Hold on. Yeah, I posted on our on Nearing Nerdvana.
Precursor, because you don't know me that well, so I hope you don't. I'm not a terrible wife, but my husband and I like to torture each other. Like we just think it's
Doesn't bother me.
good. So he got a video of me that was really bad, so I got a video of him that's really bad, and we just
Oh,
whenever we have the
hilarious.
opportunity, we share it to the world.
Oh my god.
my
Let me see. Where is it at? Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let me share my screen.
This is Anthony, owner of Bird City Comics, guys.
It's hilarious. Like I had to share it because hold on, it will restart right now. Hold on.
Oh,
It's
so
so funny. Okay, I think it has to restart. We were dying because it was.
No,
That's
it's
so
because
funny.
Namesh paid him $100 to do
Okay.
this, right?
Oh wait,
oh,
I can rewind it there. Yes, Namesh paid. It was
Oh
Namesh.
my
fault.
god, on the wall though.
On my doors, man. There you go.
That should be in your advertisement.
Bird
Let's
City
work for
Comics.
your comics.
We'll work for you. We'll work hard for you.
Need work,
Namesh.
work.
Oh my god, so funny. Yeah, no, But now, okay, so
Sorry.
let me. Oh my god,
I'm
I'm gonna
focused.
show you something else, Danielle. So
Wait.
Listen up. Tonight on Comic Book Women, we're talking war corns.
so that's why we have to do that
In
to
my
it.
defense, that unicorn onesie fit the book theme pretty well. I don't know why the unicorn's Brooklyn accent, but it just flowed.
That unicorn went hard.
Yeah.
Now you see what happens here.
She's like, come on, this is crazy. Okay, next up.
She's gonna be like, I'm not gonna. She's not gonna want to come back.
What?
ASM 1.
Oh, Jen, that was.
Oh yeah.
Are you even playing any more Nerdy Girls? She's like, huh? Yeah.
No, ASM 1 because that's okay. So that's another book It'd be really nice to have. How many do you have?
So funny. 2.
Two? Oh, that's awesome. That's cool.
I'm just gonna assume she has 2 of everything.
My keeper is a 7-0.
Nice.
7-0.
Where'd I get that one? I think I won it at auction.
Oh,
And it's just so nice. So when I pick books for my personal collection, I am not as picky on grade as much as I am on how does it present for the grade. Like, it has to have really nice eye appeal for that grade.
Gotcha.
That's awesome. I love how you like, that you buy your stuff like in auctions and stuff like that. Like, okay, the way, like, you're not just waiting to get them in a dang, I think I'm drunk.
Are you guys like actively participating in the market versus just going out to like random collectors and like buying
There you
them
go.
on cheap? I got
Translate.
you. I
You
got
translate for me.
I got you.
Oh, Jesus. That's what happens. I haven't.
I understand. I understand the assignment
It's my-
always.
Yes.
Translated for you. Perfect. Okay, so Amazing Spider-Man, low 4.5K. Trying to be professional here. Mid 14.5K. I don't think I'm doing a good job though.
Okay, I think Laura's drunk too.
No, I'm okay. 82K for the high. All right. I don't remember the points, but somebody's winning. There we go.
Jen is winning.
I don't know why I want to say Mario, but like
Adam?
I mean,
It looks like Mario. Oh,
Jen.
sheesh.
Seriously?
That's like a Jedi comic master right
It's
now.
only because it was the color of the costume.
oh,
We don't understand. We bow to Queen Supreme of pixelating.
Dude, when we went against who was it? The guys. Who are the guys?
personal defects.
So I moved 95 short boxes up and down 3 flights of stairs. And then when we moved into our new apartment, there were squirrels that would like wake up in the middle of the morning, like at 4 and then like run around. So I didn't sleep for like 2-3 weeks. And then we did a show where we did like this stuff and all these games. I did horrible.
She just like stared at him. She's all,
Yeah,
I
it was
know she did.
bad. It was so bad.
Yeah.
And then
I don't compete at Uno.
Wait, did you get rid of the squirrels?
No.
Still have them now?
I know.
Right now, all the comic books, I put it into a storage unit because I have a weird fear that they're going to chew through a wire and start a fire.
The squirrels are still in your ceiling?
They scurry
Oh,
around.
shit. So
I'm
we
gonna
used
start-
to get them when I was younger. We used to get them in our walls. And we would hear them run in the walls, from like Western New York. And so we would get bats in our house sometimes at night. Yeah.
That's scary. I would.
I know. It's horrible.
Knowing me, I would think it was
walking around
ghosts.
in your room. Oh my God, it's horrible. It's
I would-
Because you're like, what is that noise? Oh, no.
I would
You
think
don't
it's a
know. Like,
ghost.
why is this thing flying in my house? Those little, I don't know if we're allowed to say swear words on this show. But
Swear
they're
away.
big. Those bitches are big.
Swear away. We do all the time. We
Yeah.
put not for kids in our description for that exact reason.
Drunken chat, Mel, I'm in an apartment, so I don't own it. I rent it. But the cats also get riled up because they're hearing the movement.
Yeah, they want to see what's going on.
So, yeah, I did
Yeah.
horrible. That was the worst show ever.
But freaking, you're a boss moving all those short boxes up 3 flights of
Well,
stairs.
That was my fault, though. I was told if I sold 3 boxes that they would help me. And then they were like, how many did you sell? And I was like,
You should have just said 3.
I said 5. I said 20. I said 20 comics. I think I said 20 comics, and they're like, okay, so you know the deal. And I was like, yeah. I was sore.
All right.
Anyway.
Well, Jen's kicking all of our asses, but let's keep going. Adam number 1, 1962. The high end, you're looking at 1.6. First appearance of the Plant Master, later becomes the Floronic Man in Flash 245. There you go.
Archie?
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
Yeah,
she's on the side
I'm
support. She saw the slides before.
No, only
I
I guess I almost thought it was one of the ducks because of the orange in the middle. But I was like, the top part, I was like, Archie?
That
I
is
thought
an
I was
Archie
wrong with that
logo.
one.
I'm like this, like trying to see
Oh,
if it
That
works.
is an Archie logo.
okay.
It could have been a Donald Duck, though. Huh?
Ultra and Lord of Brooklyn are like neck and neck with you, though, Jen. They're
Yeah.
guessing them, and there's a delay in the chat, so they're getting them pretty.
Oh, I don't look at the chat, Laura. Unlike.
That sounds.
I know.
Are you pointing to me?
No, I'm pointing to Laura.
I
Laura,
would
it's
never.
definitely
I would
Oh,
never cheat
Oh yeah,
unless
right.
I was.
You know what?
losing.
When the times that I will do the game, we don't load the slides until the last minute before we go on.
No faith. It's fine.
Yeah.
One time,
Yeah.
Anthony ran
know
in the
you.
room real quick though because he thought that you were checking the slides on another monitor.
All right, Danielle, I have an actual
That is
question.
true.
It's not comic book related. Have you ever played Battleship?
Yeah.
Have you ever moved your ship to avoid being missiled?
No.
See,
Everybody does that.
Who does that?
She does it.
If they're like A3, I'm all no.
No,
Wait,
that
what?
is not
No.
allowed. You know what I do? I hold all my Uno draw 4 cards until the end when I'm
she
playing
does that
one-on-one
too.
against someone, and then I make them pick up like 12 cards, and then I'm like,
Oh wait a minute.
Uno,
Wait,
boom.
that's not a cheat though. You
No.
hide cards. She hides
Yeah.
cards in Uno.
I hide them under my thigh,
I'm never playing games with you ever.
but only if I'm playing
No,
against my
That's
kid.
like saying that's like the Jenga tower falling over and then saying it didn't fall over, it's still standing.
Right?
It's leaning. Clearly, it's leaning. It's not falling over. You guys are so mean to me. Everybody cheats at Battleship. Everybody cheats.
No,
at-
that is not a thing. That is not a thing.
It's a thing.
If you're sink ships, you're sink ships.
No, if
But
you
if
have
my
a
sink
ship,
ships, I'm taking everyone's ships down with mine.
if you're shooting at my ship, I'm gonna move it out of the line of your missile. That's
That's not
strategy.
allowed.
You know, it'd be really fun though. It'd be really fun to play these games at a con live in front of people.
Yeah,
Nobody
where
will
we
play
can see her hands. She has to keep her hands on the table.
I'm all hello, Danielle. I'm here to play Uno.
She's gonna keep her hand and hold her cards with one hand.
Let's play Battleship, nerdy girl. Let's go.
You can now move
Here's my
move
elbow.
your piece. You can remove one hand, put one hand down.
You guys are so mean to me.
Everybody
Whatever, cheaters
so-
now.
Thinking games, whatever. You guys are crazy. Cheating is strategy.
That's not strategy.
You
I
cheat
put
at
up the
chess,
next one. What?
right? You can't cheat at chess, right?
Oh my god, wait, what was?
Can you cheat at
Captain
chess?
Marvel.
Oh,
Wait.
yes. Yay! High five. I'm high-fiving you. Come on, you put your hand up.
Ow.
Did she say ow?
She did.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god, my cheeks are hurting.
I was like smacking her on the head. So she's like, yes, that is correct. Captain Marvel. I don't know the stats for this because I didn't know I included this. So well
Oh my
done,
God,
you.
The original Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
Like,
What?
that's
Yeah,
funny.
second appearance of Carol. Carol. What did you ask about chess? If you can cheat at chess?
Yeah, you can't cheat at chess, right?
impossible.
Oh, she will find a way. Right. She'll find a way.
How do you cheat in Connect 4?
Oh yeah, you can't.
We can play Connect 4. We can play Sorry.
I feel like
I'm a
it's
Sorry master. It's my favorite game of all
I
time.
have a
It's my
feeling she will
favorite
figure it out. I don't know. Now
If
I can
was
see her
playing
face.
Connect
She's gonna
4 when
try
you
to-
weren't looking, I would just drop a coin into my line.
Well,
Well,
you
see
can
the
do it.
coin. You
I
can't
told
do
you
that.
she will figure
I'll
it out.
throw something at the wall and
She'll
you'll be like,
figure it out.
oh, what was that?
See,
And I'll be
when
like,
we look back, we're like, oh, that's not a coin. That's her same piece.
and if we're playing chess, I'll be like, bathroom break.
Remind.
I told you she will figure it out.
She's not. No one leaves her at the table alone because she'll move all her pieces on us when we're gone. She's gonna steal money from the bank at Monopoly.
Everybody
She's gonna hide the
does
Uno
that.
cards under her pants so that no one can get them in the deck.
You've never slipped a 500 from the bank.
I've
No.
never played Monopoly.
You never played Monopoly?
I've never played Monopoly. I've always wanted to.
It's
love
such a
that.
long game, though.
It is.
And
So in my house, Risk is banned because I'm really bad at it. And I'm a really sore loser. And it never fails. I will wipe the board before the game ends. Every
Oh
time.
my
It's
gosh.
really hard.
Sounds like Laura.
Right?
If I don't win, nobody wins.
Exactly. I like that. But only at board games. People are like, Laura, you're a cheater. I'm like, only at board games. Anthony, if you're out there watching, only at board games.
Battleship isn't a board game.
Yeah, it is.
There you go.
It's two
it?
boards put together with ships.
Is it?
Next up, here we go.
Daredevil with the yellow costume.
Oh,
Good job.
I know.
But I have none of these books. These are
Yeah,
all
did
books that I
Look at
want.
the slides. I'm starting to doubt you right now. Did you look at the slides?
No, I didn't.
Because you know what? She's not even like 2 seconds. It's not even like a 10-second. Like,
Right.
where she's looking and
You should
I'm
see
getting
me.
them in like 2.5 seconds. I
You
counted.
could, when we do, we did
Yes.
Marvel movie posters. The only one that I didn't get for Marvel movie posters was at Infinity Wars because there's too many colors. It looked
I
weird.
don't know, Jen. I think we need to set up a committee and see if you're cheating.
I
No.
know.
You could ask Britt. She doesn't lie.
Yeah, that's true, Britt. Yeah, she's gonna call Britt.
You're really gonna call Britain during a live show? She's gonna hate you for this.
She's not gonna come. She's not gonna want to show her face.
I won't play cards with Laura.
You know what, Mel? I'm coming on to Drunken Chat tonight. I am inviting myself. I need to defend my honor here a little bit. Mel talks mad shit, and I'm like, you know what? You know what he talks shit about?
He was
Sorry,
waiting
no.
for you last week.
Another tangent. Have you seen Obi-Wan, the new show? Oh,
It's okay though. You can talk about it.
I know, but it won't make
Yeah.
sense to you because there's this little girl that plays young Leia, and I think she's adorable, and Mel doesn't like her because she kind of does. She does kind of run like a
You said
toddler.
you said that last week. Well,
Dude.
is she like maniacal and like a mastermind?
No, she's really sassy and adorable, and I
Oh, I
love
love
her. And Mel's like, can't stand her. Worst kid ever. I would leave her on Tatooine. He was like so mean about it.
They don't believe.
Mel, you didn't invite me.
Did I
last
see the slides at all before we started?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Shh. Wait, what?
Oh. What?
Wait,
Yes.
did I see the slides before I came in here?
No.
Because she sets my computer, because this is her computer, and I don't have access to anything until she sets it up so I can go live.
Look at Jen. She's like, no, I don't cheat.
Oh, she says that she even do slides this week, so it wasn't even open.
Let me see how many I have left. We have. Oh, we only have one left.
Oh,
Ready?
well, we know who wins.
I feel like you
Let's
guys
see.
are tied though. I
Yeah,
didn't keep track.
you've gotten.
Yeah, you guys are probably tied.
You're clearly tied.
I got one by miracle, okay? It was a miracle.
We'll call
By
you-
accident.
Actually,
Movie to like that.
Lucy, pay attention to this one. This will be the ultimate. If you get this right, you're the
Wait,
winner.
is it a horror book?
Lucy,
Let me see.
I
Okay.
got you.
Okay. Ah, Wonder Woman.
Boom! Lucy wins. Lucy's the champion of the entire game. Sorry,
That's
won.
that shit.
That was fair. She knew. Champion.
The colors, the
points.
colors. And then you telling me to pay attention? Yeah, of course.
Well, I
I
thought
do.
you picked a horror book.
You see,
Her
she
favorite
cheated.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah, but she loves horror.
Yeah, I do. I do.
So I thought
You were
picked a
trying
horror
to see a horror cover, right? Because that's where you were going.
book. Yeah,
No.
I was like horror book.
Oh, okay. No, but I had a feeling that it was gonna be Wonder Woman the way she's telling me. Pay attention.
Again,
And the colors.
the other one you got. Remember when we did horror covers and you knew what was that Niles one?
Which one? 30
40
days
days
of
and 3
night?
nights or 30
I didn't
days.
know that
30
cover.
days of night.
So I like stared
Yeah.
at it and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you. Thank you.
I totally.
That's some shit.
I haven't drank in a while, to be honest. So these are hitting me a
Yeah.
little bit strong, but
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, tonight I knew I'm like I never drink like during the thing. Ooh, is that in
But
trouble?
we had Nerdy Girl here, so
But
we had
I
to,
had
right?
to. Yes.
Before the show, she was like, "You guys
Lucy,
have to drink,
I
right?"
feel
Yes.
you, because if you were on my whatnot last night, we put some sauce on that sauce.
That sounds saucy. Sounds good. I
Wait,
like.
Lucy, it's been 10 months
Since what?
or a year?
Since since
Since
well
you had
the
a
whole
drink.
yeah
Cheers,
because the whole
girl.
pregnancy and
I'll cheers you.
everything.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
We're in. We're in.
I got
Cheers.
that.
All around.
No, you guys don't want to see. When I get sloppy drunk, I get kind of mean. Believe it or not. So I gotta say,
Oh,
like,
I'm usually like giggly and just like ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm like that.
What?
I might pee here and there, you know. I'm just kidding.
did you say pee? Yo,
I'm
pee like
laughing.
well, I just peed a little.
Listen, it's
Yeah,
not the
like that,
same
like
after children.
yes. After having children is
I have C-section, so I don't know. I don't know.
I even had that one. I had that one episode too, where I remember at the end, like my words weren't, and I was like,
Oh, that was my favorite one when you got drunk live.
and then I haven't had that since. I get very, I pace myself. And
That
later,
was
Yeah.
the
I
last
was
drunk you've gotten recently? Was on our show live?
it was live.
Yeah, it was live,
And I
remember?
was like,
Yeah.
Right, Roger?
Yeah. Mom problems
yeah,
literally.
I don't know if you guys know, but I box. I've been
Look
doing
here.
boxing. Look.
Oh,
Can you
see?
see? If I get the lighting right, can you see a muscle?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Get
You're like-
swole.
Dang girl.
But
Yeah?
do you hit?
Okay, so I had to do a boxing thing. This is like 3 weeks ago. This is again off topic. And Lucy's like, "Laura, what's wrong with your eye?" My coach told me to duck, and I was all, "Huh?" And they're all, "Boom!" And I'm like, "Oh my God, you're not supposed to actually hit me." And I had a bruise under my eye that I had to cover with like as much makeup as I could.
Oh
but
my
he's all,
God.
boom! And I was,
You should have
Yeah.
had it like a warrior. Like, yeah, this person tried to do a battle with me getting some comic books. I took them to the team, but I won.
I came home and I cried. I'm like, "It hurts real bad, Aunt." I'm like, "It hurts real bad. You're gonna have to chop my eye." He's like, "You're fine. It's a bruise."
But that's a good story. You know, like I was fighting for some deals.
Right. I was really going to war to get that deal.
Yeah, that's what it was. I was at a comic book store and this person questioned me and wanted to check eBay prices at the register.
You started talking to me like, I don't know what a book is.
Exactly. I'm gonna start using that story instead.
Yeah.
Bottom of the week.
Yeah.
So every week, sorry, refocusing. We're at almost 60. Hi guys. Welcome to Nearing Nirvana. We have Nerdy Girl Comics on with us tonight.
Oh,
Loving her. She's fantastic. Lucy, of course, at Mama Comics, and Jen at Comic Aficionado. Every week, we like to end the show on a different meme or quote that we think is relevant or kind of makes sense to what we're talking about. And Lucy actually picked this one in honor of you,
Oh,
Danielle.
yeah.
This is for you.
It's okay. So do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better. And I picked this one because I know you were getting like, you know, you posted that you were getting some,
yeah.
you know, some weird messages.
Yeah.
And this is for all that people out there, you know, that's like, chill the F out. Calm down.
We can all collect just because we don't all collect the same or run our businesses the same. There's nothing wrong with that. Variety is the spice of life.
Yes. And that's when I saw this. I was like, oh, we have to
I
add
love
this
that so much.
because,
And I love my Angelo.
yeah, it's such a smart
Thank
lady.
you.
And I just thought, like, you know, like people need to calm down and let people collect however they want to collect, do what they want to do with their collection. Like, doesn't matter. Like it's not hurting anybody, you
Right.
know. And I mean, whatever they just need to chill. Have a Modelo. Have a drink.
Life is short.
what's that saying? Like,
Exactly.
whatever floats your boat. Like, everyone
Yeah.
has a different kink and different things. Like, it's so weird to see people like poo-poo a comic or a TV show because I don't like it. I think it's garbage. Okay, that's your, but like, that's not everyone's opinion.
There's like 1,000 other choices out there that
Mhm,
if you don't like
mhm.
something, you can just move on
Yeah.
and find something you like.
Yeah. And then, I also think like when I was like thinking like, how come they don't go for those corporations that they do the same, like, or like why do you go for somebody that like compared to all those big corporations were just so much smaller? Like why it's like who cares? Focus on your own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can do better, people. Come on. But yeah.
I hope you get to come to San Diego.
I know I'm only like 2 hours away, but oh man, this little girl,
I
she
know.
does not like the car. Like
How about the train?
we don't have one here.
Oh,
I'm in Palm Springs.
Wait, you
So-
can't leave your baby with your mom?
I don't
She's
know.
breastfeeding though.
Yeah. Oh my.
yeah, but you can
I
come
know.
for a night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. Come.
I don't know. I haven't left her. Like I don't know if I don't know. I'm
With
like
your
a
mom,
mommy
you're
mode.
raised how many
Food
babies?
for thought. Food for thought.
Yeah.
I'll be in San Diego from probably Tuesday to Monday.
Oh, okay.
Super excited for. Well, I'm setting up at that show. This is like the first show that I did, the Little Giants one day show, which was so much fun. But I have not been set up in San Diego since before the pandemic.
Oh, wow. So you go before that, you will go every year?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's
The
awesome.
first convention I ever went to was San Diego.
Damn.
Oh my- and then you're in
She
Florida.
just dove right in.
Okay, wait. So
San Diego.
you're in Florida, right?
Yeah.
How do you take everything out there to set up? Like, that is crazy.
So-
it's crazy.
Yes, seriously, guys, this hobby is so great. Listen, Karen, I say that all the time. That is one of my favorite quotes. That is literally one of my favorite quotes. And one of my favorite things to wish on people when they're being shitty is I hope that they get stuck in traffic when they have diarrhea. Because if you're going to be a shitty person, you deserve a shitty situation.
Pretty shitty situation too. Like, what are your options?
Oh my God,
That
I
is
love
the most
that.
karmic thing you can wish on someone.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I think you nailed it on the quote because you're right. Especially people that are doing really well, it's easy to try to tear them down.
Yeah.
It is.
Mhm.
And you just have to surround yourself. My advice, which you didn't ask for, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. My advice, sorry, that's what I do. I give my advice when it's unwanted. Surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself. My dad used to tell me, be careful who you give good news to, because
Yes,
only
true.
certain people will be happy for you.
Yep.
So surround yourself with beautiful freaking women. Like these two women have been such a blessing.
Yeah.
Surround yourself with people that are happy when you get something good in your life.
That
and
want to clap for you.
Huh?
That clap for you.
Exactly.
Like they're clapping for you and they're clapping with you. Yeah.
Yep. That's the best thing to do. But
And we will clap for you, Danielle. So we
I will clap for you guys too.
got you.
If you
we're
do your big
drunkenly
10.
clapping.
Yeah.
All right. So
Jen, we have to get together in Chicago.
yeah,
Oh, Jen, you have to
make it
go.
happen. Don't be all nervous. Just go up and say hi. Give her a hug.
Come.
Yes.
Would it be better to meet us at a bar?
I think the only person I've ever like talked to at a con was Golden Age Guru because I was helping a vendor load in, and I just, when you're like loading all these long boxes and you're just tired. And I looked up and I was like, Golden Age Guru, and I said it out loud, and he stops and he's like, hi, and I was like, and I was quiet for a little bit. I said it out loud. Oh, it was fun.
I love that. Have that moment with me. I'll just hug you.
Like, I just
She will probably.
Same thing with Jenny Friesen. Every year at C2E2, I'm at the end of her aisle and I look, and then
She
even
leaves.
Britt's like, "Oh, she go talk to her." Like, there's no one there, and then I wait too long. People are talking to her, and I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah.
or we can grab lunch. It'll be less crazy.
Yeah.
And more low key. So lunch. I'll
Do that.
message you. I'll send you my phone number, and I'm probably gonna come in early because my daughter wants to like do Chicago.
There's lots
So
of
Oh.
I'll send you my number so that we can go to lunch early. Much more low key. Then when you
Oh.
see me at the show, you can come to the booth, or we can go wander the con floor together. Wait, I don't have a booth in Chicago. I'll be wandering the show floor. We can wander the floor
Aw,
together.
that is so awesome. That just
Yeah.
warms my heart.
See, this is what it's about. Good community, good karma. And guys, if you haven't already, please follow Nerdy Girl Comics on Instagram. I mean, look she barely has anybody following her. It's sad. I feel bad for you looking at these numbers. 19 followers, that's it? Oh.
19, that's it.
19.3 people are following you? That's rough.
My struggle's real.
Yeah.
Holy shit. If you're not already following her, what are you doing?
What are you doing with your life?
Following. It's like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I follow
You don't even know who you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Well,
And then
my
you
wall.
do.
And go follow all these beauties, guys.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Across all their socials.
And again, if you're not watching Hawana, at least just to go and hang out. It's really fun. If you're having like a stressful day, like you will laugh, you will. It's not like
I get dad jokes. I have people that drop dad jokes in every stream. We get
It's
dad
definitely fun.
jokes, and they're the best thing ever.
Okay, what do you
There
call a
you
guy
go.
with no toes and no wait, shit, that's wrong. Let me start over. Hold on. Shit, hold on. No, forget what I just said. What do you call a guy with no shins? Tony. I messed it up the first time around, but I nailed it on the second time. Tony, no shins, Jen. There's no
okay, that's a little bit.
Toe to the knee.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh my god.
Thanks.
Such a dork.
That's a bad joke.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue.
And then you just posted a video on your YouTube channel about your experience with the con and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I shared a story too, and I just did an unboxing on the channel. So if anyone, can I plug this really quick? If anyone
Yeah, go
ever
ahead.
gets a package that they want to unbox with Rage and I, send one of us a message. We do weekly unboxings with people in the community.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that they can share. I don't care what it is. We've had some really cool stuff. Like one person opened a comic book, but it looked like a VHS tape. Sam opened up. She had like Barbies that she won on Whatnot, like old vintage
Aw.
Barbies. So it's not always like super expensive, but it's just fun stuff.
That's awesome. So make sure to go and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and just follow her. And you're very active on social media. I don't know how you do it. I tried.
I don't either.
I can't. I'm really bad.
Ramblings of an insane woman.
It's a lot of work. Like Anthony's like, Laura, just smile. I'm like, no, you can see my mom pooch in that picture. I don't like that one. I'm like, try again. He's like, smile. I'm like, nope, I got 3 chins in that picture. Try again. He's like, this is not fun anymore. He's holding the phone. He's like,
Well, how do you think I feel, bro?
yeah.
Right?
Your pictures are all like perfect, and mine are like, bleh. But,
You know it. You know, if you look through my phone, I don't just post it. I don't just get it right the first time.
you see like the 40 rough draft.
I have a ring light. I have a timer. I set my phone timer. Look, I have 2 ring lights here. Here's one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Ring lights are the best. They like
Yeah.
just give you an instant.
A desktop one, and my big one travels. I have a travel bag.
That's awesome. Oh, I can't do those. I have one and I can't do them. It blinds me. I can't, so I can't see. I
You
can't
gotta
use
flip.
them.
You gotta flip the light up sometimes, so it's not like right in your face.
Oh, see, like right now,
Reverse.
I'm just using my computer light.
Yeah.
That's all
It
I
works.
can
You're
do
glowing.
because I get blind.
You're glowing.
But no, thanks.
Oh my gosh, this has been
But-
quite a show. I knew it was going to
It
be.
has.
I think all 3 of us were like,
Oh,
"No,
yes.
for this." Sorry we kept you so long. We didn't mean to. It was supposed to be an hour-long show, but whoops.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it was an
Yeah.
absolute blast. Make sure you guys are checking out Cover Price. Use code Nerdvana14 for 30 days of unlimited membership for only 99 cents. And Bird City Comics. We deal predominantly in exclusives. We just launched a Carla Cohen, an Ivan Tao. So
Beautiful
yeah,
covers.
check us out. And you know, the
Oh, and you guys did the little Ronin with Trish. You guys launched this week too.
Yes, Little Red Ronin. That came out on Tuesday, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Something else came out on Tuesday. Oh,
Wednesday now.
Garbage Pail Kids versus Mad Balls came out on Tuesday too. Anyway,
Mhm.
check out the site. Use code Nerdvana. You'll get discounts. That's my big plug. All right,
Aw,
Danielle,
thank
anything
you.
you want to add before we let you go for the night?
No, thanks for having me. This was really fun.
Thank you. Oh, tomorrow I have a Wana show tomorrow morning at 9:30 my time. Wait, no, I'm not Eastern. I'm Pacific Standard.
She's West Coast, so 12:30.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. My times are
Nine-
wherever I'm at, it's 9:30.
Go save her sale. Go to her whatnot. Go save her sale.
Yeah,
She's Mama Comics. That's what you need to do right now.
There you go.
that's all you need to know. Jim, what about you? Anything you want to say before we let you go?
Oh, I think I'm going to do a small con in Chicago. It's in Rosemont. It's July.
Oh, you're going to the Wizard? That'll be really fun. I'm not going to that one because I'll be in. I think it's at the same time as San Diego. It's right around San Diego.
Oh, okay. It's July 9th. It's actually a really small con. It's like in a ballroom of a hotel.
Oh, wait. No, that's not the one I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? I'll be at I'll share something here that I haven't shared anywhere.
Okay.
I'm doing the CGC Academy.
Nice. In Tampa?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Oh, that I would. So wait, what's going through my head? Academy, like it's like a whole. They're teaching you how to do.
Yeah, I think they're gonna teach us all the things. Yeah.
That
what
is
they're
so
reading.
cool. Okay, I'm picturing like a Hogwarts.
I know. We can't have any photos inside the classes, but I can share stuff outside of it. So
See,
Oh,
this
that
is
is
a good
so-
place to share good news, and that's such good news.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Oh my god, I'm excited. I can't wait to hear how it goes and everything. That is so cool. When are you going? You going soon? Like in a
it's
few
the
weeks?
weekend of it's the 9th and 10th for the CGC Academy. It's a weekend long thing they're doing. Yeah.
Oh, that is so awesome.
That'll
That
be
is-
really fun. I'm really excited.
so now they can send so that means after you go through that, can you start like doing grading or like is it
I don't know, but
you're like, I will find out.
She gets a wand at the end.
yeah, I get my Harry Potter wand. I already have one wand from Hogwarts. Now I'll have a CGC one.
I
There
have
you
one from Hogwarts too. I'm a huge Harry Potter person.
It's in my. When you walk into Hogwarts in Universal, it's like you stepped into the books.
Are you Hufflepuff?
Or what are you?
What's your
Why
house?
are you looking at me like that?
I'm trying to figure you out. You're either Hufflepuff or you're Ravenclaw would be my guess.
Raven.
Hmm.
What are you, Laura?
I'm
Yeah.
Ravenclaw.
She is.
You Raven?
I'm Ravenclaw. Or there's been a couple of times where I got Slytherin, which is like, come on.
I mean, if you're playing board games and you're doing all that, you're definitely a Slytherin.
Maybe a little
Like
smidge.
a Ravenclaw by day and a Slytherin by night.
There you go. Guys, we got Thomas Bueller in the house. What's up?
Bueller, hey.
Good to see you. I am not
There
guessing
you
Slytherin.
She's a
All right,
Slytherin.
whatever. This has
She
been a
prefers
blast.
Ravenclaw. Guys, thank you.
Thank you guys so much for joining. Make
Thank
sure you
you.
follow Nerdy Girl Comics on Instagram, YouTube, and whatnot. She is a force to be reckoned with. We are so thankful for you being here tonight. Everybody, have a good night. Have a safe weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday.